before we start baking, you might want to use these ingredients. Welcome back to Hillside Baking, episode 3. Today we'll be making brownies, and I'm very excited to make them because I love brownies, and so does my sister, Lucy. Introducing Lucy! So I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I have floured my pan. So I just put flour on it and I rubbed it in. So to start baking, we will melt. So I have my 3 sticks of butter, and it may seem like a lot, but there's a trick to this. So you split half of the butter, so you cut it up into tablespoons, and then what you do is you split it in half. And what you're going to do is you're going to take half of the butter and you're going to microwave it until it's melted. Okay, so I have melted my butter in the microwave, and it's nice and liquidy. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pour the remaining butter in here, and I'm just going to stir it until it's nice and creamy. Might take a while because these the hot butter, the melted butter will make the regular butter softer to stir it. Okay, so I have mixed in all of my butter, and before I move on to the next step, I just want to give a shout out to my dad who is filming this, and he also showed me this guy on TikTok who is making these brownies, and he bought me the recipe book that he was using. So, and while we're giving shout outs, I want to give a shout out to my friends Coco and Ellie for getting me this KitchenAid mixer. And so now I'm going to move on to the next step. I'm just going to set this aside. And I'm going to sift together. It's always good to have a little sifter. I'm going to sift together the flour. I'm going to pour in this flour. And I'm just going to sift it. And next, the cocoa powder I'm going to sift. And finally, I'm going to put in this salt. Pina colada. And I'm just gonna stir that together till it looks like a good brownie mix. Shouldn't look too dark, but it shouldn't look too light. Okay, so now that that's stirred, I think that we have time for our first commercial break. This is the stuff ready for baking. Okay, so I have put my dry ingredients aside, and I'm going to mix my 3 eggs, which I just cracked, in this KitchenAid, and I'm going to mix that with my sugar. I have a lot of sugar here in this recipe. So I'm gonna pour in my eggs, this mixer, then the sugar. And I'm just gonna mix that on medium speed. I'm gonna put it on medium for about 3 minutes. So I'm just gonna start it off. Until you want to get it nice and fluffy. Okay, so it's just about thick, so I'm just going to turn that off, and I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to add in my vanilla. And I'm just gonna stir that in for not too long, just a little bit. Okay, so I mixed in that vanilla, and now I'm going to add in 1/3 of my dry ingredients, which was my flour, my salt, and my cocoa powder. Okay, so that's about 1/3. Then I'm just going to mix this in. And once that's all mixed in, I'm going to mix in 1/3 of the butter. Then mix it. Then I'm going to repeat the process that I just did until all of it is gone. Now that my ingredients is mixed in, I'm going to mix in 1/3 of my butter. Then I'm going to put it down, and I'm just going to mix this. I have repeated that step until all of my dry ingredients are gone and all of my butter is gone. So now I'm going to add this chopped up chocolate. This will melt. Some of it will melt while we're baking it, and some of it won't. So it will be crunchy, yet very creamy. So I'm just gonna mix in that until it's nice, till all of the chocolate's covered in the batter. Okay, so before you start mixing in the chocolate, do not electric mix the chocolate in. Just stir it in by hand. Now what am I gonna do with this? Oh, I have an idea. Lucy, come here right now. I am not your maid. But what if I gave you this? Give me. She loves chocolate. So, before we put this into the pan, if you can't bake the brownies right now, that's okay. This batter can be refrigerated for up to 1 week. So I'm going to spread this batter evenly into my floured pan until it's all covered and it's even. So I have my 350 degrees preheated oven, and I have my brownie batter.
Are the brownies ready?
No, but you do have a lot of chocolate on your face.
Is she lying?
No, I'm not. But so it's all smooth and even, and I'm just gonna stick this into the oven, and I'm going to wait for 40 to 41 minutes because the batter is so thick. My brownies just came out of the oven, and I put a toothpick through it just to check. It came out clean, so that means that they're ready. And if it didn't come out clean, I would put it in the oven for a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna put this down, and it's going to cool for not too long, but long enough so that way it's not mushy. My brownies just are ready to cut now, and you want to cut it first, and then what you want to do is and then you're going to put them onto a plate, and then we're going to use a sifter, or you can just sprinkle on the powdered sugar. I'm going to use a sifter, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on the brownies. So I just took out all of my brownies after I cut them, and I'm just going to pour in some extra powdered sugar into the sifter. And I'm just gonna sift it until all of the brownies are covered in powdered sugar. I'll be back to taste them. Okay, so I picked out the brownie that I'm going to eat, and I picked this one because there's a lot of powdered sugar on it. And so I'm going to try it. You want to try it too?
I want to. Come on, I'm waiting. Taste.
I'm going to have one last bite. about this brownie is that it's not too sugary, but it's sugary enough that you get the brownie taste. And the powdered sugar makes it look very pretty, and it gives you a whole new taste instead of chocolate. Thank you for watching Hillside Baking.